Okay, today we are going to make Fiskegrateng, gratinated fish. So we need fish. I'll post the recipe on top of the video, so you just watch what you need. You need fish, you need some eggs, 4 of them. This is crunched bread, crunched dry bread, milk, salt, butter, flour, and macaroni. Well, that's about it. Now what I'm doing, starting to boil the fish and heating the water and boiling the macaroni. Approximately 3.5 ounces and approximately like 200 ounces of fish. And what I didn't tell you, half an onion or half a leek. All right, the fish is simmering and the macaroni is boiling. That looks good. And guys, don't use an expensive fish. You can use any kind of fish you want. Use a cheap and good fish. And now as you can see, I have crunched the fish and I've added some macaroni into this thing that I can put into the oven and bake it later. And now we're making a white gravy. A couple of tablespoons with butter and 3 tablespoons of flour. Whisk it together, add 1 3/4 cup milk, and add a bit of salt and a bit of nutmeg into it. Then it's a nice white gravy. Now here we go. Then we are going to add the milk. Well, remember to stir. Then we're adding half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of nutmeg. Now let the white gravy boil carefully, don't burn it, for about 4 or 5 minutes. It thickens and then it's going to cool. And there we go. Yeah, that's the way it's going to look. Looks nice. Then I'm adding half a leek or half an onion and whisking that into the hot gravy. And now I'm going to separate the egg yolks from the white. And now the gravy has cooled off a bit, and I'm whisking in the egg yolks, one at a time. And now we have whisked the egg whites, and we are going to carefully just put it into this, the Fiskegrateng, okay? And what we do is very carefully just putting it in like this, okay? All the time, very carefully, so it's going to be fluffy. And there, it's ready, almost. There. Now we shall put it in the oven and bake it. And the recipe and how long, what temperature and everything will be the heading of this video. Okay guys, and when this is done, I'll take a snapshot of it or maybe a video. Well, and 45 minutes later, it is done. And now I'm going to show you what we usually serve with this Fiskegrateng. Well, here it is. Fiskegrateng, potatoes and carrots, and served with melted butter. And of course, ice cold water. It's a fantastic Norwegian dish. You're welcome.